Albert van der Vlaas, now 79 years old, never had the same recognition here as he had in the rest of the world. There they call him the miracle man from Ravels. The pigeons of the Janssen brothers and no other pigeons have been of the basis of Albert van der Vlaas's great success. Just after the war, Albert noticed the superior power that the Janssen brothers showed in the races, and saw what great pigeons they had. These diamonds he had to have on his loft too, and so it happened. From his first visit to the school street, there was an understanding with the brothers, and that is how a friendship arose. From then on, Albert could get what he wanted with the Janssens. Albert, is there a difference between the Van der Vlaas pigeons and the Janssen pigeons? The Van der Vlaas pigeon is exactly the same as the Janssen pigeon, as you can see from their physics. They are not big and rough, but elegant, beautiful pigeons. The head and the eyes are very characteristic. They mostly have glass eyes or grey glass eyes, respectively. There's a difference between glass eyes and grey glass eyes. And then you also have the yellow eyes. What more can I tell you about the Janssen pigeons? Yes, that they are good. In 1948, the Janssen brothers had a sale in Arendon. I bought a cock and a hen. The cock was from 1944, a blue one, and the hen was from 1947. She was a light blue checker, with yellow eyes. I paired them together and got 4 youngsters out of them, 3 hens and 1 cock. This was in 1949, and in 1949 I got 1 pair of pigeons from the Janssens. In 1950 I got 2 red pigeons, a blue one, a descendant of the blue one from 48, and then another one from the big pigeon. With these pigeons I started, and I was successful at once.
Van de grote duif. En zo ben ik bewust, hè. Niet tegen hier en zo en ja, dat viel bij mij direct mee, hè.
Where does the red color of the Van der Vlaas pigeons come from? That came from the Janssens too, from a certain Keulemans from Berlaar. Fons Janssen, the eldest son, got them there. I got the first red pigeons in 1950. Two cocks, one son of the Wonder Fox, and the other came from a pair the Wonder Fox descends from. It was, so to say, a brother of the Wonder Fox. What kind of pigeon was the Wonder Fox? She was a good one. She always finished among the first. Wonder Fox was a hen, but mine too were 2 cocks. My red fox's family of pigeons descends from 3 pigeons. From the Wonder Fox, from a brother of hers, and from another hen of the Janssen brothers. And from these 3 I have bred all my red foxes. And later on I paired a dark one with a fox, and in this way I have kept on breeding.
Dan heb ik het net eraan van een donkere van 15. Ook in de volzet gezet.
This one has got an eye, the grey ones of the Janssen brothers used to have. Such a dark grey glass eye. Some of the Janssen birds had these eyes too.
Kijk ze vroeger bij Janssens de schalies had. Zo'n donker grijs ook. En die hadden bij Janssens zo ook met enkel zo.
And I also had one, and its bloodlines are still in my pigeons, but only one has got this eye color. In the past, I also paired a fox with a scaly, and I bred scaly foxes from it. Real scaly foxes, and people liked them very much. My pigeons have never had black in the tails. It often made people wonder, is it a cock or a hen? As there was no black either in the tail or the feathers. But the right color spots I have never had. There were people who said they had a fox from Van der Vlaas with black spots in the feathers. But I told them it wasn't a pigeon of mine, for I never bred pigeons with a black in the feathers. Pigeon's back has to be strong. One shouldn't be able to squeeze through it from behind. I don't like that. A pigeon's back must be well built. A pigeon also has to be clear-skinned underneath. When you see a lot of flakes, it is a sign the pigeon is not completely healthy. What hen is that? This hen I have only been using as a stock bird. She produced some good races regularly. She comes from the old Janssen brothers, foxes, from the Wonder Fox. The son of the Wonder Fox was her father.
En deze is nog van Tau, de vossensoort van Janssens, van het Wondervossen. En daar had ik een doffer van, hè. En daar stamt hij allemaal vanaf.
Those were the redbirds, the Keulemans from Berlaar, right? Yes, those were the redbirds. This one is already 14 years old, although you wouldn't give her that age.
Jaar oud, zeker, of hoe oud is, dan dat is... Je zult dan nog niet zeggen dat ze oud is, hè? Nee.
As I said before, pigeon racing with Albert isn't that fanatic anymore. He doesn't enter his pigeons for every race anymore. The young birds are only raced a couple of times. For Albert, it is purely a hobby nowadays, and breeding now has highest priority. These summer young birds are specially bred to maintain Albert's family of pigeons, real Van der Vlaas pigeons. Let's take a look at such a young bird.
Deze is een jonge doffer van 95.
This is a young cock. He's from a red fox and my pale hen. It has a dark grey glass eye. Not a pure glass eye, but a dark grey glass eye.
Donker grijs oog. Het is geen wit ogen, maar het is een heel donker grijs oog.
Do you like that?
Ja, deze...
Yes, I want to keep it for breeding.
Genoeg houden voor de kweekzoen.
With what pigeon will you pair it, according to its eye? If it's possible, with a pigeon with a real glass eye. I've learned it from my own pigeons. At the start, I watched how the Janssens paired their pigeons. They never paired the same pigeons with each other year after year. They always changed partners, no matter how well a pair performed. They always changed partners the next year. Adriaan Janssen was the man for the breeding loft, and Charles had to race with the pigeons. The Janssens' father was Drieske, the peacock, as people called him, and he was the man responsible for the Janssens family of pigeons. He was already old when I first visited the Janssens. He lived for maybe 2 or 3 more years after I had visited them for the first time.